Hi guys, I hope everybody is well. I'm going to give us some messages here. All right, so we're connecting with the intention to provide clarity and insight for your highest and greatest good. Okay, we're surrounded in divine white light and love, and so it is. All right, what is the advice today? Thank you, Spirit. Angels, saints, ancestors, teachers. All right. Something is not coming towards you. I feel like whatever, it has something to do with past energy. They're blocked. They're not allowed to come towards you. They're being redirected. I feel like there's some sort of, narcissistic energy. King of Swords in the reverse. I have, again, female or male. It's not the role. It's the energy, okay? So I feel like this is not like, this can also represent like your thoughts, your mindset, projected energy. I feel like, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, okay? And then this is the Six of Cups, and this is in the side position. I feel like this is, not going backwards, okay? I feel like there could be an energy that might want to come towards you, may want to speak some truth or their version of the truth. I feel like this is an energy that, I feel like they lie a lot. I feel like they use words to inflict pain. I feel like this represents somebody who's not in their power, integrity, or morality. I feel like they're not mentally stable with the swords in reverse. Usually swords represent our thoughts. Okay, so I feel like there's ill intent here. Okay, I feel like if they were going to try to come towards you, I feel like they'll be stopped in their tracks. Okay. Or there could be a lot of like lies coming out. Yeah, look at this. Page of Swords. I feel like the truth is coming out about somebody you might have dealt with in the past who was really toxic. Okay. I feel like this energy took their sweet time and never even like apologized for what they've done. I feel like this is like being observed. I feel like the community, okay, is observing this person, and maybe the truth is being revealed about who this person truly is. Yeah, a lot of swords energy. With all these swords, I'm getting like, there's exposure, there's communication, there's gossip, people are watching. I feel like this could be, someone going through some difficulties in their life. Let's see. I feel like there is this energy of moving on. This is not your problem. This is not your chicken. I have Three of Wands after the Six of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're being guided to move on. Like your back's to the situation. Like this energy is not something that you've been involved in or with for quite some time. I feel like there is like going down the wrong path or in the wrong direction, like very unstable here. I feel like there's a lot of instability here for someone. Or maybe this is something you've experienced, right? And you're coming out of that. Maybe you've had a bout of, having to redefine yourself. Maybe there's something that's happened that's created some sort of strife in your life, and you're kind of trying to figure out your next steps, right? Or you're leaving something very difficult behind, okay? And I feel like there's an energy that needs to be responsible and accountable. I feel like there's a lack of that. And I feel like that's what they're experiencing in their reality is these challenges. Because swords can also be, challenges. And there's two ways, there's like a choice to be made. Yeah, I feel like you've removed yourself a long time ago, could be several months ago, several years ago. I feel like your eyes on the prize, which is your happiness, your peace, your emotional fulfillment. This energy did not have good intentions for you. I feel like this is an energy that has some work to do on themselves, whether it's, you know, a family member, a boss, maybe a coworker. I feel like there's this, you know, difficult mindset that they're battling here. Okay, I do have the Two of Cups in the reverse. Is this supposed to be in the reverse? Upright? Okay, yeah. Then I have the Empress here. All right, so this is representing like you're moving on towards, I feel like you overcame the challenges and the lessons in this situation. I feel like you're taking the good with the bad. You're moving on because you've learned what you needed to learn. You're focusing on what brings you happiness and peace. You know, you're very family focused. Maybe you're someone who prioritizes family and happiness and joy. I feel like this is what you're moving on towards, okay? And 2. All right, so you're prioritizing someone who is going to be a good match for you. I feel like this energy was trying to prevent you from moving on. I feel like they were a lesson, okay? They were just a lesson. And you learned the lesson, so it's time to move on, okay? So this is like the past, present, future here. Let's see what else we got. Then we have a Queen of Wands here. All right, let's see. I feel like there is some sort of like spiritual connection here, belief systems. I feel like this is you kind of maybe having some sort of presence when it comes to your belief systems. Maybe you, or maybe you're a teacher of some kind, or you're being represented as somebody who, you know, stands up for what they believe in, stands up for a cause. Like you're very favored. I'm getting favored. I feel like you're not a victim. I feel like this made you who you are. Okay. It's like your character. I feel like you made the conscious decision to follow your dreams and passions. I feel like you are in your spiritual authority. I feel like you have embarked on a new journey. I feel like it's like all engines go. I feel like you're making big plans for the future. Okay, and I feel like you're here to do something different, okay? I feel like the baton has been passed to you. You may be someone in your lineage that feels strongly about going in a different direction and maybe taking, you know, that with you. So I feel like there's a bit of like moving in a totally new direction, okay? And this is a conscious decision that you've made, okay? Again, like in your power, in your spiritual authority. The Queen of Wands is a major creator here. So you very much could be here to like create something new and do it different, okay? Again, conscious choice here. And I feel like this is backed by the universe. This is highly supported by your spiritual team, your teachers, your guides, the Most High. This also can represent like a commitment, a vow. I feel like you promised to reincarnate and you made a vow, okay, to be here to help those who feel like they can't help. I feel like this is a better way to do something than maybe how it's been done. So it's kind of like let everything kind of come crumbling down so that it can be built up better and stronger. So I feel like there's a new sheriff in town. I don't know. I feel like there's just this call to do it better. Try new things, however that resonates in your life. I have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this energy is experiencing loss in their physical reality at this time with the Page of Pentacles. I feel like the direction they took just led them to losing. There's some sort of like maybe they did something to gain, but instead they lost. Yeah, I feel like somebody thought that they could get one over on a Queen of Swords. Who's very intuitive, someone who has the sixth sense. I feel like, you know, the swords represent, you know, very logical, very practical, very speaks the truth, right? Like doesn't mince words, like demands respect. Okay, I feel like there is this like jealousy, envy of what this Queen of Swords could be masculine, could be feminine. Again, it's the energy, right? Queen of Swords is an authoritative communicator, someone who speaks the truth, someone who stands up for integrity. You know, certainly, you know, is going to be the opposite of this King of Swords in reverse, right? These two might have met, they might have, I feel like one of them took the high road and the other one decided to keep up the shenanigans. I feel like there was this, you know, there was something that somebody couldn't find within themselves, and so they thought that they would take advantage of somebody else to get it, is really what I'm getting here. Okay, someone used their words to try to take advantage of somebody. So this is like a thief. This is someone who's like a con artist. All right, so this person conned you and maybe other people into whatever energy, life force, love, promise of the future, maybe your home, maybe gifts, maybe trips, like whatever this was. Maybe it was clothing, all of the things. I feel like this energy future fakes. They pretend to be something that they're not. Okay, they pretend that they have love for you, but they are incapable of it. I feel like there's a whole con man situation here, and it's all for the person, for them to gain something because they don't have anything. I feel like there's this value that they lack. So they seek value in others in order to define themselves as valuable with the Nine of Cups. So yeah, they're going to go after like that gold digging energy. That's what they're going to attract. I feel like you walked away from this energy. Maybe they thought you were naive. They thought you were naive. They thought you didn't know what they were doing behind the scenes, okay? And if you were curious, you know, they played a good game, okay? I feel like they did a lot of lying. And then I have a passionate new beginning over here, and I have a fresh start. So I'm getting like, it's all good. You learned what you needed to learn. Like, I also get that, like, this might be a lesson that you learned, that you have to have more discernment when you're dealing with people, and to pay attention to the red flags. Okay, don't ignore the red flags, the Page of Swords and the Fool. All right, so I feel like this taught you a lot. I feel like you gained a ton of wisdom, a ton of knowledge. I feel like this helped you kind of initiate into your magic, and now that like you're tapped into your own magic, you're able to move forward on a new course of action. You're taking the good with the bad because everything you experience is for your highest and greatest good. Sometimes you have to lick the wounds, but they heal. So I feel like you did the work. Okay, what else? Okay, yeah, Five of Swords. You know, at this point, based on what you've experienced in your life, you no longer care what people have to say, think, or feel about you. You don't care what they're saying. In fact, you let them. You let them do whatever they want to do, whatever they say, whatever they want to. If they want to deceive, they can go right ahead. They're not going to deceive you because you've removed your energy. You're no longer in the same timeline as this person or this group or that family member or this old friend, whatever it is. Your back is to this situation, okay? They are experiencing the same energy that they put out. You are taking a higher path, okay? You are on top of a hill or a mountain or something, and you've made a conscious choice and decision to go in a completely different direction. And so you're aligning yourself with this, okay? While they're aligning themselves with this. Like, everybody makes a conscious choice. Everybody has intentions. And so that's their intentions. And so that's that is what they will experience. Okay. This is a mindset. And then because your mindset creates your reality. And then this is your intentions, okay, which are now being presented in your reality, which is being represented by the wands. And so this is saying, like, based on your intentions and your alignment, you're moving on to some new direction, new adventure, new quest, okay? So again, like, being mindful of how much of a creator you truly are, all right? And I feel like this might be something that you are just embracing. I am getting that, like, this emotional fulfillment, this joy, this happiness, this celebrating life in the now. This is like being in the now. I feel like there's some fast incoming action here. So what is the Eight of Wands representing here? All right, cool. It is, oh, interesting. No shit. Oh, remember how I said somebody's setting intentions, and it's like you've already set your intentions. The wands are representing the action part, the manifestation part. And I said, you know, everyone's responsible for their own creations. You know, we have what's being created here with the thoughts, right? Like, these are energies that are, you know, talking badly about others, or lying, slandering, deceiving, plotting, conniving, conning. I feel like now they are about to, like, their manifestations are on their way to them as a result of them creating. I feel like this is where it's going. It's going straight to the Seven of Swords, which is additional creation, right? Like, this is trying to get away with something. This is running away from your problems and not handling them. This is lack of accountability and responsibility. I feel like this energy is receiving the energy that they put out. And this is playing out in the physical realm now. I feel like people are going to be observing, or maybe this energy is observing what's happening to other people or what other people are saying. And now, as a result of that, they're experiencing it. It's like now the one who used to judge is now being judged, okay? And talked about and slandered and gossiped about, okay? Yeah, King of Pentacles, and yeah, what somebody does for money. Someone does something for money. Okay, somebody entertains other options for their pride and ego. Okay, maybe this has been going on for quite some time. Maybe somebody thought they could get away with this behind the scenes, but I feel like now, I feel like all their dirty little secrets are coming to light. I feel like whatever might have been kept in the closet is no longer in the closet. Okay, I feel like they may have disguised it as something else, but I feel like the truth is coming to light here. I feel like, yeah, there could have been like things done at work, or somebody does things for work, or maybe somebody entertains other people behind the scenes. Maybe what they do with people behind the scenes is being exposed. I mean, we're seeing this on a global scale, so I would imagine we know some people at one point in our lives. It might have been, you know, someone was pretending to be the victim here, but clearly they're not. They're being influenced by, you know, dark energy, okay, low vibrational energy. Yeah, I said something's being exposed. It's being exposed. I feel like, you know, there's been a lot of, I feel like, you know, we're freeing ourselves from this torment, this abuse, this manipulation, this control, these blockages, this fear. Like, it's all coming to light so it can be released, cleared, and energetic cords be cut. Okay, so I feel like there's energetic cords being cut. This is Archangel Michael coming in, bringing everything. This is light. This is like divine severance playing out. Okay, and you will feel it in your personal lives. Lovers. Yeah, everyone has free will choice. So you're responsible for the choices you make. You are you have to be a conscious creator, right? So you are responsible for the experience that you have here. Okay, your thoughts create your reality. I feel like there's choices to be made. This talks about relationships, and how we show up in our relationships is how we learn. This is like that higher learning. This is Virgo energy. It also is, you know, going within and doing that reflection. Okay, there's always two sides to every story. So maybe there's something that's coming out that maybe was unknown from a perspective. I feel like this could be something gained. I feel like somebody still needs to gain a perspective. Like this needs to be turned in the upright. Right now, the learning process is still unfolding. Okay, I feel like it's kind of a two-part series. I do feel, though, some of these lessons that we experience are very bittersweet. And I feel like sometimes we run our whole lives to not go within and look and deal with the things we need to deal with. I feel like someone's going to be forced to kind of go within and do that, that self-realization, okay? The self-evaluation, like the introspection. I feel like, you know, you may need to keep to yourself, keep things to yourself, okay? I feel like there's a competition here, whether you know it or not. There is somebody who, you know, look at, I have the Hermit, I have the Emperor, and I have Justice playing out here. So this is heavy involvement. So whatever the experiences are or were, I feel like there's balance being restored in the collective. There's balance being restored in your life. There's balance being restored for our planet. I mean, I feel like it's playing out on a very big scale. So I'm going to speak to us because I have you watching this. And so this really is about, you know, what are some things that we can learn from? It's kind of like taking the lessons and growing from them. I feel like there's growth, there's development, there's also like leadership. I feel like there's this, whatever you gained in this process has helped you to elevate, okay? I feel like there is laws above man. And I feel like you might be somebody who speaks about these often. Or you're meant to teach. This could be teaching, okay? Let's get more on this Emperor. This is you having spiritual authority, ranking, a position. You may have access to high-ranking masters as well. So you might be able to communicate with, right, with high-ranking spiritual beings, okay? Might even be karmic board related. I don't know, that's for some of you. Some of you might be Akasha practitioners, okay? Let's see. Strength card, Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like whatever is going on is coming. I feel like there's going to be fast. Like the Knight of Swords is like fast and swift and abrupt and cutting and just like all of a sudden you're like kind of shocked. You're like, oh, I didn't expect you to say that, or I didn't expect to receive this message, or hey, I just got a package. There's something. I feel like there's oh, you know what I'm getting is like somebody's being humbled. That's what it is. Someone is being humbled at this time. Okay. All right. Someone is being humbled. Yeah, 10 of Swords. Holy shit. Yeah, from the 5 of Swords to the 10 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is coming in swiftly. This is happening now. I feel like maybe somebody close to them, maybe even a fire sign, is betraying them. Or there's something that's playing out legally. There could be some sort of legal situation here. I don't know that this energy saw this coming per se, maybe from whoever's putting this sword in their back. I feel like it is maybe like the icing on the cake in the sense of like maybe there's some sort of authority figure that has made a decision based on information, experience, evidence. I'm getting evidence. I feel like it is meant to, I feel like there is some sort of patience. So maybe this has taken a while to play out, but I feel like whatever it is, this could be legal. Okay, this could be like spiritual or legal issues being dealt with. Magician energy. Yeah. Yeah, so some of you could be waiting to hear a decision regarding a legal matter, whether it's in the spiritual realm or the physical realm. And I feel like there is fear, there's concern, they're haunted because now they are seeing their creations happen in their life, maybe even dealing with people around them. They are not protected. Okay, so I feel like, you know, they are receiving their karma here. They are receiving difficult lessons here. I feel like you winning emphasizes their defeat. I feel like you are celebrating getting to this level regardless of the attempts on your life, okay? Because there were many. And I feel like there was no remorse, okay? So they were ruthless. And so it's almost like, you know, this might bother you to some degree, but I feel like the responsibility is not in your hands, okay? It's not your responsibility, okay? This is divine intervention here, okay? They came against God, okay? So, yeah, the World card, okay? So I feel like this is like the karmic board, okay? This is, you know, these were decisions that were made above man, okay? As they relate to as it relates to universal laws, okay, with the World card, okay? So I feel like the burden is not yours to bear. What happens to whatever this energy is, they don't want you to have responsibility because of what's gonna come. Like, you had to be removed from this energy. Like, you had to cut cords and be removed from this energy because of the wrath that is coming towards them, okay? Yeah, 5 of Wands. I feel like there's massive endings playing out for, you know, this is collective energy, so I'm reading whatever, you know, I'm picking up on, but I know how this relates to my situations. I know how it relates to some of those that I read for situations. I know how it's playing out in the false idols and those who we give our power away to. I feel like it's all coming crumbling down. Okay, it's like the false narratives, the propagandas, they're being exposed with the Sun card. Everything is being lit up. Okay, it's going to be engulfed in divine light and love. Engulfed, right? It's all going to come crumbling down, right? So it could be recreated. All right, there's recreation here, right? Let's see. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles, absolutely. What do we have here? The Moon, absolutely. It's like between both worlds. Holy shit, check this out. That's so cool. Sun, okay, the Moon, and then you have this individual, this energy in the middle, right? It's like having a physical experience, but not of it, in between both worlds, okay? And being able to you know, be abundant in your energy because you are here to co-create, right? Like the things that you are surrounded by are things that you created with spirit, with the divine, okay? With divine guidance. And so whatever you're meant to do here, right, has a specific purpose, okay? So it's almost like you're tapping into your spiritual abilities and you're anchoring and creating these into the physical, okay? So this is very purpose related, okay? So yeah, I feel like if there was anyone trying to prevent you from being of service, being of purpose, you know, I feel like, you know, obviously there's a bit of opposition here, but I feel like you prevailed. I feel like you chose you and you chose your purpose instead of, you know, love in the situation, because you saw what this love was. You saw that it was false. It was a con. It was to keep you stuck and stagnant from being, you know, at the place and at the position you needed to be at. I feel like it was also used as a way of like, it was like a death and rebirth process, because I'm seeing like the Ouroboros. So I feel like it was for the sake of transformation. And so now that like you're in this energy. You're here to create. You're here to lead. You're here to be of service, which is beautiful. Okay, so what else can we tell them? Yeah, Queen of Wands. Yes, Queen of Wands. All right, so we have the moon. I feel like you're tapping into your conscious and subconscious. It's beautiful. Yeah, this is your destiny. Okay, you're destined to do this. This is why you're here. That's why you're here. You're here to collaborate. I feel like you're part of a team. I feel like you're here to share and teach and show others the way. There's something you're meant to, like, it's like you're a council of some kind, or you belong to a council. I feel like you participate in councils, or you are someone that people come to for counsel. There's something about a council. There's something about connecting, communicating, praying. I'm getting like, this has something to do with like belief systems, maybe even the systems that we've all known our existence, and maybe you're working with others for something regarding that. This could be you maybe joining a group of some kind. This can be maybe you meditating and connecting to your spiritual team as well, and receiving downloads, receiving information. I feel like if somebody went into a commitment with somebody, I feel like it was done harshly, rashly. They didn't really consider the contract that they entered in, and I feel like it has come to some sort of ending. I feel like I feel like it's as a result of them maybe experiencing their own heartache and pain. I feel like there is a bit of like trying to balance between two things, or maybe someone's been juggled, or someone is juggling. Someone is trying to prioritize something, or someone is not feeling like their commitment is, and I have a Queen of Cups here. I feel like someone is feeling, and there are definite emotions here, like almost overcome by emotions, like their mindset is affecting their emotions. I feel like there could be a bit of whatever commitment they're in, they're having a hard time balancing these things. Or this is something you're going to be working towards. Maybe you help people with this. Oh, that's what it is. You counsel people in some way, or you have like really good advice as to help people with their mindset when it comes to balancing out themselves and what they, how they feel. I feel like not everybody has access to a therapist. Not everybody has access to other supports. I feel like you may be able to provide support outside of maybe the medical field per se. I don't know. I'm getting like, I don't know. I feel like there's this abilities that are shared, okay, that bring balance and harmony. Okay. But there's this discretion too, like the cup's covered. So not everybody, you're not for everybody, okay? Even though you feel for everybody, you have a lot of love for everybody, you're not for everybody. Yeah, and then I have a King of Wands and a Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this could also be representing like an ending to a commitment because you were maybe people-pleasing, over-pouring, okay? And I feel like there might have been like something you learned that brought balance to the situation. Maybe your spiritual gifts, your abilities, your empathic abilities helped you find and bring balance to your abilities. Maybe even your ability to connect and communicate with the other through the veil here. I'm getting that like you might be able to get in touch with other energies while you meditate, while you're at peace, while you rest. This represents communication between both realms, the physical. Yeah, and I feel like with the water, this is really like conscious awareness, okay? So you might tap into your, and like you might be a medium. I'm getting like you very much could be a medium. You very much might be able to tap into your empathy abilities and pray and share. I feel like something you have access to do when your skills that you are working on, developing, because this is you working on it and developing it, like, it takes practice, okay? So use your cards, you guys. All right, King of Wands and Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like this is something that, like, could be this group here you might be working with. They may have, they may be interested in something you do, how you do it. King of Cups. Five of Wands. I feel like this could be someone coming in to kind of like be that, kind of help you work through challenges when it comes to what you're here to do and how you do it. Yeah, I feel like this energy sees this as an opportunity to help you overcome maybe things that might have been difficult in the past. With the Five of Wands and the Knight of Cups, this could represent like an offer. I feel like they kind of see like what you're up against. Maybe they have their own perspective. Maybe they've done this a bit themselves. Maybe they're in a good position to help you out. I feel like this is somebody who like helps others out if they can. Kind of like maybe how you do it, like maybe in a different way though. But I do feel like there is some common ground here with the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it is about helping other people out. It's like charitable. It's like a new way of energy. It's a new way of sharing energy. It's a new way of like, you know, maybe the theme of that conscious decision that you're making is to like, maybe you're leaving your 9 to 5 to find something that's more conscious, okay? Something maybe in the healing practices, something that is going to like help lift people up and not keep them down. I feel like you're very generous. I feel like you emphasize a lot on like the energy you put out, you receive back. I feel like you're very aware of this. So I feel like so is this energy. So I feel like they're going to match your energy. I have an Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like something's coming in that's going to match your energy. Or this could be you, maybe you've been doing a lot of giving and now it's time for you to receive. And I feel like this could be what you're receiving. And it could shake some things up a bit for you too. So, but I feel like you're in a very stable, secure position. This is you, you know, being the leader of your own reality, you being the conscious creator of how you and your family operate in this existence. So I feel like you're good on your own. Like you're a boss. This is you being, you know, the boss of your life, right? Like nobody else has the influence they once did over how you spend your life. Okay, Page of Cups. What's this Page of Cups? Four of Pentacles. Oh, this is the past energy. Past energy sees that you're doing better than where they left you and may want to come in with an offer. I feel like they're holding on to your energy. They're lustful. Their intentions are kind of like to come in and swoon you because they have some sort of like money problems going on, some sort of money secret. Something's hidden here. I feel like it's as a result of things being ruled in your favor over them. I feel like they're trying to manipulate the situation and they may try to like romance you back into feeling bad for them regarding their situation. This is somebody who's coming to you saying like, everything that's happened to me and I'm in a bad way and I really need your help and there's no one I can turn to and, you know, I don't have any money and I don't have a job and I'm sorry I cheated on you and I'm a terrible person and, you know, if you even get that. So I feel like, you know, this is not in alignment, okay? This is, you know, it's almost like they prey on people having maybe some pity on them. I don't know. I don't feel like it's positive though. I don't feel like this is in alignment for you. I feel like you're the Nine of Pentacles. Why would you lower your standards to the 4, right? You are being represented as somebody who has, you know, strong emotional intelligence. Why would you stoop to the level of a page? Like, you're a queen, right? Like, there's these examples of, you know, a Knight of Wands. So you're like, no, I don't want the immature version, the unhealed version. I want the real thing. I feel like you have closed out the chapter of you settling for less than. All right. I feel like that was a major lesson here. You don't want the immature man-child, you know, or immature, you know, women who just, you know, need the attention hit, you know. This is like seeking validation outside of yourself in whatever lustful way that is, just to, you know, feel good about yourself because you haven't done the work. I feel like there is this, like, I'd rather be by myself. So you'd much rather keep it moving. There's something far better for you. And I feel like this is you learning what you need to learn. And I feel like this energy still has a lot to learn. In fact, they're going back around again to make sure that they learn this lesson. Okay, I saw the Ace of Swords. So I feel like you've already made this decision. This decision has been made already. They are blocked from coming into your energy anyways, even if they tried. You're being guided to focus on what you're here to do. I feel like all the clarity you need, your legacy, your victory, your success is protected and rightfully yours. It's like confirmation, right? Confirmation. I feel like you've used your pain to create something brand new. You used your pain and now you're sharing it with others so that they're not hurt too, or you help them in some way. I feel like this is truth. This is clarity. This is insight. This is like, yeah, what I went through really sucked. Here's the gray side. And then the white side is, however, I learned this, and this. So let's try to see this from a perspective of learning and growing and evolving through experience. I feel like sometimes the hardest lessons are learned are through pain. I feel like you're kind of like that light. You're kind of like that, like, let me give you a hug and help. Maybe you nurture people. Yeah, I feel like abandonment wounds at the hands of other people and kind of like calling your power back and, you know, giving yourself the love you've always deserved and not relying on other people. This is self-love. The Star. Like you can constantly refill your love over and over and over again. You've forgiven yourself from what you've experienced. You've forgiven the past energies that want to try to come back. Like you're good. Like you freed yourself. There's no shame in your game. I feel like you have been rejuvenated. You've been transformed. Okay. I feel like there could be others though that are struggling with transforming and changing and applying things and learning from mistakes and doing that introspection. I feel like there is going to be an awakening as a result of some pain and some suffering, but I feel like it hopefully will bring them to a place of, you know, rebirth, right? Being able to have a fresh start in life. Maybe even give themselves the love that they've always deserved but never got as a result of their childhood wounds. Okay, so I feel like there's, even through suffering, there is, there very much can be resources and those that could provide some help and guidance, even if you do feel alone, right? There is this, you know, God loves all, right? Like sometimes I feel like this is a bit of mercy when it comes to those energies that collectively we've been dealing with. I feel like this is having love, okay? Like sending, praying love, healing. Yeah, I feel like there is something that is a blessing. Two aces. King of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, King of Cups. And then we have remorse, shame, yeah, I feel like somebody feels shame for trying to sacrifice somebody who was brought in and was a blessing from God, okay? This energy fell from grace, okay? Because they chose whatever they chose, okay? This could be representing somebody who you had quite a bit of feelings for. I feel like there was some sort of sacrifice that was made, in however context you want to take that, but I feel like, and it was for greed, okay? It was for greed, and it was for appearances. It was because of their own lack of self-worth and value, and they projected that onto you, but the whole time you were actually this. And so like there was a bit of you know, someone tried to maybe sacrifice you for their own personal gain. I feel like they're regretting this investment at this time. Or maybe they went towards somebody who they thought was more abundant, more stable, more secure. But I feel like this energy was a gold digger. So I feel like whatever direction they took, they feel like it may not have panned out. I feel like they tried to sacrifice a earth angel in the process. Someone who is here to bring peace, love, and happiness. Again, you know, regretting the investment made towards somebody who's just as greedy as they are. Okay? I feel like they chose somebody who's just as greedy as them. And so everything that they created, they're going to have to experience now. And it's going to be in the position of hardships. Okay? There's no peace here. Okay? There very much could be some like emotional imbalances here. So maybe seeking some help here. Emotional support help would be good. Maybe professional help. I do feel like this also involved like toxic work groups as well. This could represent like friends at work or friends from work, or maybe they used to work together. Maybe they still work together. I feel like there is this experience of mental instability, lack of clarity, very burdened. Someone is definitely, I feel like someone's feeling very burdened by something some sort of information that they hold, or something might have to do with like the fallacy of this with the wands. So maybe somebody is struggling with admitting preferences, maybe. Let's see. When it comes to partnerships, I feel like this is in fear of judgment, or in fear of criticism, or people talking about you, or seeing you who you truly are. I feel like there's a lot of shame here, okay? And I feel like it has something to do with this, okay? This is like action taken, okay, towards creating difficulty for others, or wishing ill will, or burdens, or this is like a lot of attempts at doing something, okay? And not really knowing what you're doing, because this is like immature energy. So not fluent in something, not an expert at something. I feel like somebody took action on things that they didn't know what they were really getting themselves into. And as a result, they're extremely burdened. And I feel like they're in fear and they're scared of God's wrath. Okay, with the Ace of Swords. I feel like they're also afraid of the truth coming out. All right, I feel like there's a lot of shit done and they're afraid of the truth. Okay, there's news coming out. Okay, we have an Empress. Okay, what else? Flip them over. Magician, Four of Cups, High Priestess, Queen of Wands, and an ego death. Huh. Wow. I feel like someone is going to, I feel like this is a bit of past life energy, the death card. I also feel like it's an ego death. And so I feel like somebody's abuse of power and manipulation might be coming to an end, okay? Maybe even someone that they worked with. This can be practitioner vibes. Someone who abused their power. Or this is like being empowered. It could be either way, like a transition here with the death. Endings, bringing in new beginnings. Maybe somebody is, there's a gift here with the Four of Cups. So maybe there's something that's coming in, like some sort of ability that might be new, that is being brought through a magician, which could be a teacher, a master, right? Someone who you work with esoterically. Again, High Priestess energy. So this very much can be like a transfer of knowledge and wisdom, okay, that is being received. And I feel like it is for the sake of, tapping in, okay, your spiritual abilities, your gifts, your know-how. I feel like it's something that you're meant to kind of take from the higher levels consciousness. Okay, High Priestess. Unconscious awareness, keeper of the secrets, right? Tapping into your higher self. And then this is your physical self. This is you and your vessel. This is you and your spiritual authority. I feel like with the death card, I feel like this is going from unknown to known. So someone is going from unknown to known, okay? And I feel like you're going to be seen in the environment of who you truly are, okay? I feel like this initiation process is over. And so I feel like it's like time to shine. It's like rise and shine, Transformers. It's like time to ride out. Oh, that's fascinating. I love it. I feel like it might even like involve a masculine energy and feminine energies. This could be like a bit of in union. I don't know. But I feel like this is like someone tapping into all that is available to them, right? Through the blessings, okay? Divinely given blessings to be used for the highest and greatest good, tapping into higher consciousness, and then taking inspired action here in the physical to create change here, okay? So I feel like there's something major playing out here collectively, all right? It's amazing to watch. Like I'm seeing so many people come online and everyone's kind of like fired up, and I feel like there's a cause that everybody can stand behind and consciously create the best case scenario. So be careful of what you wish for, right? We want to make sure that we are setting good intentions out there. And if there's changes needed and you have an opportunity to bring change for the highest and greatest good, then I'm kind of encouraging you to do so. Like, it's about taking inspired action, okay? Doing it for, the greater good. Like, this is a time of change, and I feel like we're all being asked to be part of the change. Okay, so I hope this finds you, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Sending lots of love on to the next one.